All right, it is on the lift. Now it's time to get these off and get the diff pulled. I don't know what order I'm gonna go in, but I got some work to do. All right, so what I'm doing here is I gotta pull off this whole knuckle. I'm gonna have to pull off this. I'm gonna pull off the brake and the lower control arm. And I'll pull the axle nut, that whole piece will come out, and then do that on both sides, and then I can prep it to go. And like that, the knuckle's out. Like a 10-minute job, really. It wasn't bad. We got new wheel bearings for this too. I'll probably throw them in there while I'm at it, just because it's better safe. Right, so now you want to knock the hub out of the bearing. I'm gonna put the camera down and try that. All right, as suspected, there's a C-clip on this side. You'll pull that out and then you can hammer the bearing out. This is what came with the 9th MFG. These are 3D printed templates that bolt on there somewhere. I'll show you that. The actual welding bracket looks like all the hardware. This is all nicely packaged. I pulled it out for video's sake. But yeah, we're gonna get this knuckle cleaned up and get those welded on, mounted, show you how all that looks, and see how it turns out since I don't know how to weld. So, this is bolted on. That. Make sure you hammer that up out of the way so that sits where it needs to. And basically, bolt that on. Then you'll have essentially exactly where it needs to be welded. This is basically how it looks, just mocked up. So now I'm going to clean the knuckle and prep it, pull that all off, and then put it all back on the weld. Gonna go ahead and put some of these in there while it's out. Might as well. The differentials out. It's pretty easy, not too bad. A little bit of extra work compared to a normal car, but still easy. All right, I went and pulled the carrier out of the differential just so I don't get any splatter on the ring gear. I'm gonna weld this torsion dip up. And it'll either work or it won't. Alright, now knocking out the diff bushings. Basically, I took my little air saw, cut around it, and then just cut the sleeve to eliminate pressure, and it just kind of falls out. So now put the new ones in, grease these up, slide them in.
All right, so getting these pressed in. That one went in pretty good. This is just some ball joint stuff, ball joint kit stuff. I'm using makeshift crappy old press. And then kind of center it the best you can. So this last time, and I just kept going. Like a glove. Like that. We got some new diff bushings.
So while we're waiting on the diff to cool from welding, some of this. She's back together. Let that RTV dry a little, torque it down, put it back in the car. All right, a couple days later, finally got the wheel bearings. Got all that put on. Got to do the other side, mount out the brakes, bleed the hydro, mount the hydro. I'll take some videos of that here shortly. While I was waiting, I started pulling the motor back out of this so I can put it on the rotisserie, fix all the rust, finish out the welding on the two front rear. I ordered all the stuff to finish this car. So now the FD is basically done. This car is getting